Welcome.
Oh, welcome back. I think we're here. Doing stuff. I'm doing stuff. We're all doing things. Let's do weird things. Welcome back to the channel. Weird games. Papa Weird with the chair in his way. Moving all my furniture around. Got to settle in. Where's our friends? Where's Gus? Up
Are you
here.
gonna get the black parrot or?
Oh, where's my other bear? Hold on. Yeah, sure. My Bruid and my Barrack. Yo, Barrack, where you at, bro? Over here. And Bruid. All right.
The barrack and
This one.
Druid?
Big black Barrack. All right. He's a cleric and bear, apparently. And a werebear at that. And he's very upset about what's happening. All right. He's very upset. Raw. The interlopers coming into his ancient city and killing his brethren and stuff. That didn't go over very well. Meanwhile, this one's the Bruid, and she's a little bit more reasonable, and she wants to understand what's going on and possibly use all the guys for her own personal manipulation and stuff.
They hit us first.
That's what they said. That was whatever, but Asala having a discussion about it didn't go over so well because she couldn't get that out to them, that it was that kind of misunderstanding, and it went not so great for her. So she ended up tied to a pole in the combat pit. Okay, all right, just the way it is. Bears, werebears, combat pits, you know. Raw. Anyway, you guys come sit over here next to Gus. Have a talk first. All right, where do we get to?
Your friends are eating me in the
Well, they are. I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, I know. Oh, you're talking about on the Baldur's Gate on the little thing. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah, sorry, Gus. I tried to tell him off. You got a friend. We'll come over and sort it out for you. All right. Oh my God, there's so many worlds. I'm just living in different worlds. Okay. All right. 283 and 282. Oh, that's right. We only did the short one, right? The couple. Okay, because we've got to get back into only doing a couple of days we can at a time. So we just did the other townhouse, and we have a captain of the custodia in there, right? One of the guards. He lives in there next to. Oh, that's right. We had a butcher and a baker and a homeopathic witch doctor. That makes sense, right? Is that how the poem goes? You know the poem about the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker? Are you aware of this?
That sounds like a really good joke.
Gosh. Yeah. A butcher, a baker, and a candlestick maker walk into a bar and it hurts. Get it? Donk. They walk into the bar. Do you get it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I see when the penny dropped. All right, sure. And they don't even use pennies these days. Geez, what's a penny worth? Nothing. Who's got
1
pennies?
cent.
No, less than a cent. No one even uses it. There's nothing you can buy for a cent. Seriously. They'll probably even stop you rounding to 2 cents soon, and they'll just start rounding to 5 cents when they take away the currency. Seriously. All right, where are we at? So we did the house, same as the other townhouses. Got a little bed in there, table, right? A little kitchenette. He's very happy, right? He gets his own place. Okay, he doesn't have to go back to the barracks every night. He can just bed down pretty close in the clinic. All right. Our homeopathic witch doctor, traditional acupuncturist, massage therapy.
Pew,
all right.
pew, pew,
Sure.
pew, pew.
And
then locks up your chi.
Hopefully unlocks the chi, right? That's why you go to him. I don't go to see mine. Oh yeah, I don't go see my therapist to get my chi locked up, I tell you. All right, so what are we doing today? We're going to do 2, and we're going to be kind of quick, I suppose. Look at it. We're a bit late. We're like 4 days on or something. And I just wanted to get all of these done. Can you believe it? We did more the other day. Yeah. Okay, so what do we got here? Can we see that? Move it over. Oh, I'm going to put it down first. Yeah, this is a workshop and a forge, all right? So we've got the forge over here, and you got the workshop, which can be used for like tanning and leather working and stuff like that, other materials, you know, composition work and stuff like that. But this is the forge over here, all right? So that's the same. Do you want to do drawing while I do talking? You haven't done drawing for a while, right?
No, I haven't.
All right, sure. This will get you to do some stuff like that. We'll make it fun again. Make it fun again. Come over here, Bruid and Barrack. All right. Okay. So I'll show off. You do pictures over here. We can see you over here. It shows up as best it can. Working over there within your frame. Don't move the book. You got to work in the frame. All right. There you go. So you see, we've got a little side building here. All right. and then on the other side a slightly bigger rectangle, and they got a nice little bit of garden in the middle that they grow some vines and stuff on, because, you know, right, need some. They probably here, if you're in the other world, because this is, you know, the ruined world where it's all grown back. In the other world, there's probably was like a tool rack there, maybe something for the vines to grow up along trellis. So there would have been tools and maybe different parts of the armor or the, you know, whatever they're working on would have been maybe left outside here. All right, sure. On the other side, that's it. You don't have to draw it to scale because we do that one down there. I get what you're trying to do, but we can draw the scale one down there. Mostly just rough. All right, so this is much the same. You can just write down. We don't have currently anyone who works in the workshop. Do we want to roll a dice? Do I have a book? Oh, do you know what? That's the one thing. All my books from last night are outside still, and I didn't get my book. Let me see. I have Tashes, and Tashes has some races in it. The other books are outside. It just can't be
bothered.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that. Where's the races at the front of Tashes? Look at this. Isn't there? Wasn't there? Did I remember them? Oh, they got all of the class options in this book. It might not have been this one for the races. No, I think it's the monster manual. Remember, Monsters of the Multiverse has all the races that got compiled into it and stuff. And guess what? That's also one of the ones that's outside. Oh, goodness me. Did you want to just declare a race? I'm pretty sure there's none in that. And I got, look, the other one, look, even my one for the plane, you know, Spelljammer stuff is outside as well, to be honest.
Why is Booze outside?
Because I was looking at all the different races when we were playing last night, and I needed to find a method. My fit.
We should Plasmoid.
No, we're not going for anything crazy. We're just going for Jurga. You could have a troll maybe, or actually an ogre or a half ogre, or a orc or a half orc or something like that, right? We're not going for anything out of the whatever too crazies, okay? These things isn't from outer space, okay?
Like a really, really small troll.
A really small troll?
Yeah, like a troll, but human-sized.
All right, sure, I'll allow. Human-sized troll blacksmith. All right, sure. They'll be like, "Yo, you're pretty small for a troll," and he'll be like, "Yeah, but I'm still big enough to bash your head in, right?" It'll be one of those guys. It'll be like, "Don't you like Michael J. Fox, right?" Michael J. Fox was like, and you know, and it's like this, and Biff is here, right? And Michael J. What's his character in the thing called? No one ever remembers. We all remember Biff, but whatever. And he's like, "What are you, chicken?" And he's like, "What did you say to me?" He's like, "Bok, bok, 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 bok." Do you remember that, right? You don't even forget that. That's his whole thing. He can't back down when people call him a chicken. How do you... We need to watch those movies again.
What movie was it?
Back to the Future. Michael J. Fox's character in that. What's his name? I can't remember. Whatever. Anyway, it'll be like that, all right? Anytime they call this guy small or runt or tiny, he'll have an attitude, all right? No. Write that at the bottom. All right? Does not like to be called runt, tiny, small... little fella. He takes it all very personally, all right? He's got a syndrome. Okay, don't we all? Seriously, don't we all? It's a day and an age of syndromes. All right, now we're gonna move on because we're doing this relatively quickly. Maybe he's got a bed or a, you know, maybe he's got a cot in there he can sort of stay in because, you know, he's allowed to sleep around there because he works all day, works all night. He does the job, and it's out of sight. All right, great. Look at me, I'm a poet. Oh yeah, sure, bed. Lovely, great. Bed. All right, now next one. What do we got over here?
A lab and a fortune teller.
Sure. All right. Well, we got a lab. This one here, Lvl took a hold of, but we've already put her squares. In. Yeah, two. It's a square and a slightly bigger square, which is like a rectangle. So we'll call it a square and a rectangle. All those are still too big. No, it's all right. It's fine. Whatever. Oh, you're drawing it almost to scale. Whatever. Go on. And then the other one, the fortune teller over the road. It's just it's just a small room. Seriously, this is where the guys found the pseudo dragon, and then subsequently sold the pseudo dragon. And it's like. That was a thing to do. Like, it was one of the options.
What if they raised it?
Well, I mean, you can keep
big
it.
And strong?
Yeah, but I was going to do stuff like it was 1,000-year-old. It had lived in this place and the magic or whatever. So it was going to be like able to be like familiarized, and it was going to have powers and be able to like, sort of like the Pact of the Chain. Is it the familiar one, right? Where they get more powerful familiars that have different abilities and stuff, right? It was going to be like that because it has its own spells and stuff, right? So, oh, and the other thing you can do with it, there is you can milk it for its poison. It's one of the best sleep poisons in the game. And I mean, if you want to be like evil to it, you can kind of just set it up there and just milk it daily and make not only a good poison but a bit of money off that poison, right? So but they just wanted straight up cash. They just wanted the cash monies now, so they sold it.
Cash cow, more like cash pseudo dragon.
Yeah, sure. I personally would have kept it and had one of the rangers either take it as a pet and gone down the Beastmaster sort of whatever, but keep that as their pet and sort of level that up a bit and, you know, home rule it and be a bit cool about it, or give it to one of the mages as a familiar and do it a little bit like that as well. Whatever. Anyway, there's no familiar in there.
Who's in here?
There's a fortune teller, and the fortune teller is an elf. All right, one of the dark elves. Now, who's in here though? Oh, I should go get that book. I just want to roll stuff, so I have numbers. It's far more fun than saying whatever. We do have the. Hold on, here. Here's how we do it. Look. Heads, it's an elf. Hold on, that was a horrible flip. Right? Yes, it's an elf. So there's over here in the lab, there is an elf working. All right, one of the dark elves. Okay? Does the elf have an assistant? Yes. So there's an assistant. Is the assistant an elf? No. Is the assistant a Dierger? Yes. Jurger. There we go. That's how we do it. Straight up. Flippity flip, flips and sins. All right, so we have an elf in there as working in a lab, some kind of alchemist or artificer, perhaps, right? Working in there with a Dierger apprentice, sure, great, lovely stuff. And a fortune teller who's definitely a dark elf, all right? Because the only fortunes you can tell here are ones that make Lilith look good. She's faulty, right? And she'll probably be a spy, right there, she's a spy. She comes for people and people tell her the secrets, and then somehow those secrets get out, and then those people just disappear forever. It's a bit like that. Spy. She's a evil. So she's got two L's. She's a L-E-E. She's with an extra E. She put a lot of E's behind her. She's an evil fortune teller. Lee. That's it. Oh, you're gonna run out of no. There's enough E's now. Stop. Okay, she's evil. We get it. All right, whatever. Anyway.
She signed a pact with Lilith.
Yes.
So she can get the souls of whoever she.
Well, that's what you do. You write down. She's a fortune teller. She's a warlock. All right. So you write that down in there somewhere. All right. A warlock. And her patron is Lilith. There you go. Look at that. So she's like a conduit out here in the city, spying on people and seeing their wares. And she'll try and call them in and hear their story to work out whether they're meant to, you know, be here or not, or whether they're a danger to Lilith. So she's one of the ones that keeps their eye out as well. And
if they use detect all evil, there's gonna be like a little compass.
A compass. That's how it works. Yes. I load up my HUD in game, and I use my compass app, and when I'm scanning over the tabletop, I get it here, and I see it. I envisage it right now. I can look. I've got it in. It's in my brain. The compass app. All right, I love it. Turn over. Let's do another one. All right, now we're on the other one. Okay, this is where we're up to. Okay, what do we got here? Hold on. Oh, we already did it, didn't we? Okay, here's where we're at to. Yeah, stables. So, you want to have a look at...
nightmares or...
No, this is where they just got normal horses. This is the stables for people who come into the city and might be a little bit better off as a merchant. Maybe they're meant to be going deeper into the city as like an, you know, an ambassador or some kind of envoy or something like that, right? You see? They got a little forge over here for shoeing horses and stuff like that, right? They need to fire things up and bash things out, all right? So, yeah, they need stables in here. When you first come into the city, for some of the dignitaries or someone more important, they get to leave their horses here, and then they might get escorted into the city. All right? So that's how that works. This isn't for a military. This is a civil thing, but You'll see why they don't need military in here anyway. They've got a. All right, okay. So is the stable master an elf? Oh, I'm gonna watch out. Drop the oracle. Stable market. No. Is it a Durger? No. Is it a Snurfnurner? Snurfnurberns? No. Is it a because then I'd have to look up the spelling of that word. Let me see. Is it what else could be in here that might be quite thematic? Oh, we said half orcs, right? Is it a half orc? No. Is it a full-blooded orc? They have the thing away. At least I only dropped it once. Gone. Grab on an adventure. How far away did it go? How far away? I'm dropping gas.
It's not a
earthquakes.
It's not a full blood troll.
No, give me. No, full blood orc. Full blood orc. I want to see. No, it's got to be on the camera up here. It don't count. It's off the table. It's cocked dice. Cocked dice. Look at that. No, it's not a full blood orc anyway. Is it another runty troll? Oh, it's another runty troll. Okay, the brothers. They're brothers. All right. The guy works at the armor and the guy works at the stables is a stunty runty troll. This one doesn't mind being called small though. That's the difference in the personality. You got to remember which one doesn't have a problem with being called little fella because he has a bit of a joke about it and good sense of humor, and then the one that gets triggered on it. All right. So there we got a diversity of characters. Okay, how far did you get into there? Stable master, another runty troll. Yes. Twin, good. We'll make them twins so they look the same. That'll be confusing. And this one, put down here, an extra line, is okay with slang and nicknames. All right, he doesn't mind having a little bit of SL. A slang is what do you put here? Short slang, slander, short slander. All right, fair. That'll do. All right, okay. Because it's only slander if it's said. If it's in print, it's libel. All right, whatever. Okay, here we go. Here we got guardhouse. So we definitely have.
Oh, I drew it all on one page.
That's all right. Yoink, yoink. It says over here, doesn't it? Guardhouse.
Oh.
Right? Because we got to write in here. So on the guardhouse, this is all elves. We're going to have behind the desk, we're going to have that with a house captain, all right? So we're going to have one house captain in there, all right? So write that in, okay, house captain, all right, he's one of the bigger fellas. He works for the Custodia, okay? He's probably the guy that has that house. This is how he just walks down the road. He's like 100 feet or so away from his house. How cute is that, all right? He's probably one of the happiest guys out. Okay, so in the front here, he's got a... Oh, can't see that. Got to push it up a little bit. Push it. I have to push my thing over here. Over there, Gus. Don't fall down in the gap. All right. Can we see? Can we see? All right, sure. So in the guardhouse here, look, there's a little station where they can meet you. And the idea is you come into that first part, you go past that original guard station and you meet the matron and stuff like that. You do a little business if you can and you go, right, if you're not staying, okay? If you have to come in, then you get the matron's permission, right? Okay, because she oversees everybody and you come in here. But to get past here and, you know, you're stable and get past here, you have to present yourself before the guardhouse, right? You've got to just check papers, please. Papers, please. All right. So this is where that guardhouse is. So we've got at least the house captain plus one sergeant. We'll have a sergeant in there behind the desk, and we'll have at least another two on the doors. All right. So right in there, house captain plus two sergeant. All right, plus two sergeants. Okay. All right, and we're gonna have two regulars as well. Oh, one sergeant. My bad. One. Hardline that into a old school one. One sergeant and two regulars as well as a house captain. So there's four in there, all right? So even in that sense, that's not too bad of a fight. I mean, you wouldn't want to have a fight like that in the middle of everywhere because all the other guards will get called out from, you know, the other rooms. This is, like I said, this is a city. It's quite packed.
Look at this,
most of the streets are only 10, 15 feet wide here, except for later on.
Straight line.
Streets might widen out. That's the best straight line yet. Seriously. I went to call you Gift Boy there for a second, young weirdling. I'm getting all your personalities confused. All right, on the other side. You ready?
Yeah.
The last one. This is why we didn't have much to do today. We got a few things. That's why I wanted to add a little bit of fun and randomness into it. And so storeroom, right?
Which one's the storeroom?
That's the storeroom. There we are. Can we see? That's the storeroom. No, that's what I mean. Cross that. We don't need that. That's what I mean. We still are meant to be in a room a day. Some of these rooms are whole rooms. We're not doing a panel. We're not going to do a whole panel in one day. Later on down the line, we will probably do maybe a half panel, because some of these rooms later on are going to have like, this is an entire garden, and the garden takes up 3 or 4 of these panels. So, you know, right? Like in that sort of size and scale. So, meanwhile, then we'll go back into buildings like barracks, where we'll be back into 5 and 10 feet corridors, and we'll actually do multi-level barracks and stuff for the custodia later, right? Okay. Same with the stables for the Tempestia, for the people who do ride the dinosaurs, the Indoraptors. We're gonna have to have a place for them to go later on, right?
Riders.
Sure, Dino Riders. Is that don't, that's Spider-Man. Are you Spider-Maning the Dino Riders?
Dino Riders.
Or Dino Ridering the Spider-Mans? Say goodbye. Goodbye, I'm still very angry. Goodbye, I'm still quite reasonable.
What? That's it?
Did you say Gus?
Gus also says goodbye.
No, you don't even have a voice. I feel like I turn up some days and Gus just doesn't put in 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Do the things.
Yeah.
No hassles. And
comments and down below. Stay weird and check ya.
Bye.